My name is Daniel Gardner, you're watching Chasing Cars. Thanks for watching. Today I am taking a bullet for the team because I am standing in the middle of the desert and contrary to popular belief, it is not hot. It is quite cold today, 58 degrees Fahrenheit if you must know. But I'm happy to be here because I'm here to drive this car. It is the freshly revealed Hyundai Ioniq 9. And I know what you're thinking, it doesn't look a lot like that. That's because this car was just revealed yesterday. It's still in its prototype camouflage, but I'm here at the amazing Hyundai Californian test track, their proving ground, to see exactly what this car is hinting it can do. It's arriving in Australia in the first quarter of 2025. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit like and subscribe and perhaps send me some of those little hand warming pouches in the post. And if you really like this video, hit that bell icon so you get notified every time a new video goes live. And also, more importantly, let me know what you think of this car in the comments below. Does it look the part? Obviously not this one. This one looks a bit weird if you saw it on the road. But is this car a good fit for Australia? What should it cost? And tell me what you think of it. Thanks for watching.
Chasing Cars, honest reviews of your next car.
Brought to you by
Budget Direct.
Now I have very limited time in this car. It's a pre-production version. I'm at the proving ground in California, just outside Mojave, and I want to tell you a lot about this car, but I only have one lap, so let's get stuck into it. This car is rolling on the eGMP, Hyundai's electrified platform, which underpins a couple other models I've driven, the Ioniq 5 and the Ioniq 6. And I'm very happy to say there is both a sense of similarity and familiarity, but also doing something new as well. And that highlights just how versatile this platform is. So in the Ioniq 9, it is not as sharp and tuned and visceral as in the more sports focused models, the ones that sit lower down, lower center of gravity. This one, I'm very happy to say, has been tuned to be a little bit more comfortable, and as a result you get a bit more body roll. But it's still, for a car of this size and weight, still don't know how much it weighs, it's very maneuverable. It actually carries its weight incredibly well. It's also eerily quiet, and the road I'm driving on has been constructed just like any other freeway in the United States. It's not synthetically smooth, it's not a racetrack. It's been designed to be as similar to actual roads in this country, but of course they're different to the ones that we get in Australia. So how this thing actually drives on public roads, or a proving ground for that matter, in Australia is still to be determined. But a first steer on this amazing desert proving ground, the turn-in is really good. Like, there's so much grip in that front end. Push it hard and it will start to understeer like that. But there's so much grip and there's a surprising amount of balance. Again, the battery's positioned really low down, so that center of gravity is excellent. And speaking of the battery, it's actually bigger than the Kia EV9. And that's an important point to make about this car. It shares a lot of its mechanicals, but there's also a lot different as well. Bigger battery and a very different chassis tune. So don't think you're getting a reskinned version of something we've already got on the road in Australia. This is actually quite a different proposition. But what it all comes down to ultimately is cost. We don't know how much this thing is going to be, but one thing it is similar, I'm told, perhaps, to the Kia EV9 is in pricing. Now that car starts at about $97,000 and tops out at a little over 110. So when this thing arrives in Australia in Q1 of 2025, expect the pricing to line similarly with the Kia EV9. That's my first steer of the Ioniq 9. It's got a lot of secrets it's holding still. There's a lot of prototype plastics in here. There's a lot of things that feel very much like a pre-production version, but the early signs are very good. Lots of technology, lots of performance. This thing has got an unbelievable acceleration for a big 7-seater, and this is the performance version. I had a little drive in the dual motor non-performance version, and I'm happy to say that both have really reasonable performance. But quite what this car goes up against, I don't really know. I mean, there's really only one other car in the market, which I've already talked about a lot in this video. But the early signs are good. I can't wait for this thing to arrive in Australia and we give it a whole nother shakedown and a proper review once it's down under. Thanks for watching Chasing Cars. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and also let us know what you think about this car in the comments below. I certainly think it's an intriguing thing. Styling, each to their own, but certainly from a mechanical and a driving point of view, it gets a big tick from me.